Hi, I'm Jeannie McCrae, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of our Morrison Memories. Tonight, we'd like to welcome Ann Hicks. She's going to be our special guest, and we're going to ask her some questions about when she came to Morrison and what she thought of Morrison, and how did she end up here anyway? How did you end up in Morrison?
Well, his dad lived here, and he was in service in North Carolina.
Oh.
So when he got out of service, we came up here.
She was from North Carolina.
So you were from North Carolina.
Yes.
And so you met him when he was stationed down there in the military? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, he was sent in Fort Bragg.
And he just whisked you off to Morrison, Oklahoma, huh?
Yes, but it's a great town. I wouldn't take anything for it.
Good. Well, we're glad you came here. We're glad you made it.
Yes. I love Morrison.
Most of you know that Howard passed away in
22.
When?
December 22.
The morning after Christmas.
22. And how many years were you married?
69.
69. Wow. I thought I'd been married a long time.
Next month would have been 70.
Oh, wow. That's something, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So we were talking about how many children did you have?
10. I lost one.
You lost one? And Howard, and you had actually right here where we are was the shop where he upholstered sofas and cars and whatever. Yeah, he was an upholsterer.
And we lived upstairs.
And I lived upstairs for years.
There's a lot of steps going up and down those steps, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't realize, I guess, that you lived upstairs, I guess.
Oh,
So who was what was your first child?
Was a boy.
Was a boy?
Howard Jr.
Howard Jr.
And then Debbie. And then Susie. Betty. Oh, Diane. I think it was. Oh,
Diane. Then me. Then Diane.
no, I'm leaving.
You already had Betty.
You know, it's hard right now. I'm about to lose my mind.
No, you're not. No, you're not losing your
Betty,
mind.
Diana.
Now, were they all good? Were they all good, or was there one kind of ornery, kind of like Felicia?
She's
or...
pointing at me.
Oh, no,
That's her favorite.
Susie used to be sort of on. She's not here.
Because we had to, what did she do?
I know she used to come down the sidewalk. We'd be on the stairs and looking at them when they'd come home. And there was a big bucket laying out there in the woman's yard. And she'd look all around, and she didn't see nobody, she'd kick it.
She was kind of hungry, wasn't she?
So did you help Howard in the shop down here?
Every day. He won't give me credit.
He
He
didn't?
didn't give her credit. But she did. She
Every
pulled
day.
staples.
I did all the tearing down.
Oh, wow.
That was the hardest part, too. And then sweeping the floor and cleaning.
And then I keep the floor swept up. But I enjoyed it.
That's good.
Paid all the bills.
And had all the kids. I had
Yeah.
to set them around.
Yeah. In about 1994, Joel used to sing, just started singing on his own, and just really enjoyed that. And Beverly Waters, I think, heard him, and then she wanted him to sing, so she had a little shop or business kind of where the flower shop is now. He'd go over there, sing, and then I think she kind of started up a little street dance on Friday nights to give the kids something to look forward to. And so that's how that got started. And then Dad took it over for a couple decades, and the kids would have a little dance. I think it was Saturday night, wasn't it? Or was it Friday night? Yeah, I think it was Saturday evening. And so Dad took that over, and then that was something the kids all looked forward to. And
Did you and Howard like to dance, since he liked the dances so well here for the kids? Did y'all dance too?
Yeah.
You always danced?
Yeah. We used to go down to the dance.
down here,
Down.
CR and Rita, when they or at
CR and Rita's danced, that one.
And Pruitt's had it before that. Did you go down there when Pat Pruitt had it? Well, I remember when Howard played Santa Claus.
said he stayed. He was Santa Claus.
He really thought he was Santa Claus.
He got into that, didn't he?
Yes.
Did you and Howard, or did Howard take the kids to karate lessons in Cleveland? How was
He
that?
liked that. He really liked that. Every time one kid get older enough to go, they go.
Go to Cleveland.
Oh, yeah. We'll tell that.
He done something that he did always wanted to do. He delivered Becky.
Oh,
At home.
wow.
At home.
He always
Right here in Morrison. So Becky was born right here.
Here, out in the bathroom.
Right? Oh,
over there.
wow. Well, how was he? A good doctor?
No. But I had a nurse from Pondee that got the stuff for me, and I don't know. She told me what to do.
And when she come after Rebecca was born, that was Rowena Ringwald.
Yeah.
How did you acquire this building? Did you buy it, or was it your father-in-law's? Or
Well, Gerald Johnson, did you know him?
I don't think so.
Well, it was his, and when we was living there right across from the Methodist church,
Oh, yeah.
in that house, but so he offered to sell us this building, and we bought the house next door.
What did he have in this building? Did he have a business, or just he just
I
owned a
think
building?
they had a restaurant once.
Well, years ago.
Years ago.
The guy that y'all bought it from, what do you have in here?
She said restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Years ago.
Are you talking about the Johnson? Are you talking about the lived up street?
Gerald Johnson.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. I think they did have a restaurant.
Did they?
I think so. I don't know. We'll hear.
I
hear
think
about it.
Etta Mae Reed helped
Like
help
like
Dad,
probably.
and
Really
she
fun.
was the sweetest
Yeah,
thing.
she
Yeah,
was.
she was.
Dad said you always pay your banker
Yeah,
before you said you always have credit.
yeah.
And I think she's the one that somebody told him
yeah.
that.
And she, that sounds like her.
I mean, he always taught us.
She a big time Republican.
Republican, yes.
So I remember being a little girl. She would get these pamphlets. You know,
Yeah.
used to go door to door.
Right.
And she would. I think she might have used to give me a quarter or something. I can't remember.
I don't know how. I was always I always loved politics, and she would take me with her to the meetings, like caucuses or whatever meetings were in Perry. And one time, I went with her to see Nixon at the airport in Oklahoma City. Oh, I thought that was I had really done something. I went to
Yeah.
a meeting and with her, and she was very interesting, and yeah, she was a neat lady.
Yeah, she was a good person.
Yeah. And then she sold the bank to a Democrat, to Dwight.
Yes. Totally
What a
the opposite.
turnaround. What
Yes.
a turnaround.
Dad really liked Dwight.
Yeah, he was good.
He's good. He was good.
One other thing about Etta Mae, remember her white dog? Her little white
the
fuzzy
white
dog. Everybody remembers Etta Mae's dog. But yeah, Dwight was good to a lot of
Yeah.
people.
He treated Dad.
I remember one time he told us we just gonna have to eat beans. Just tighten our belt and just eat beans and save some money. I said, okay. I don't like beans, but I guess I will eat beans. He was quite a guy.
Yeah, I remember that. They always smoked didn't they?
Used to smoke
in the bank.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And so I remember, he had cigars, I think.
Yeah.
And
He's
it was
a drink?
always-
one drink.
You want a drink? Then
Yeah.
he used to get drinks.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was quiet. But you say what about Dwight? But he always knew you. He was always friendly. He was always your friend, and he'd help you out whenever he could.
He did. He helped Dad a lot. Dad really, he'd just go in there, and back then you just, well, what do you need? You know, and not a lot of paperwork and stuff.
Right.
So,
Right.
but it's kind of more of like a handshake type thing.
Right. I kind of hate it. We've gotten so far away from that. But it's different times. Totally.
He was a real good friend of his.
Did you visit home very much did you go back to your home in North Carolina very often?
We went.
No, when you were younger when you got married.
I never wanted to.
You did?
I don't like traveling now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you didn't have a way, probably. You
Yeah.
had to- it was a long drive.
Yeah, Dad.
He said, Darby said, I could go down home with all my kids.
Oh my gosh, did you have to get the...
I wouldn't
That's
have
true.
went anywhere. I went down home once, and I only had Howard. And I had to get him some water. And I asked a stranger would she hold him till I run
Across the
off
street.
and get him some.
Oh, wow.
She could get kidnapped him.
But back then, it was
It
a
was,
little
yeah.
different
Yeah.
time, wasn't it?
You tried to get rid of him.
Yeah.
They tried to get rid of me, too.
Yeah. Did she lose you?
I did.
Oh, I fell out of the two-story building up here. Yeah, Kelly Lee said he caught my fall, but they kept saying, come on, jump.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was probably dumb enough, and I did.
I don't...
And there was a truck where you used to throw the trash out there, and then they had like that water thing, you know, that had like this. And I guess I just missed it. So I'm meant to be here, I guess.
Yeah. Sounds like
I was
it.
Dad's favorite, I think. I'm just kidding.
When he would upholstery, he was doing this couch for a lady, and she had the material all picked out, and he was really proud of it. It was real pretty, and anyway, he was real proud of it. She come pick it up, and well, actually, did she take it home and then come back? I think. Yeah. So set it up, and then she brought it back, and she was all upset, and Dad's like, well, what's wrong? And she's like, well, why would you put my pineapple sideways? And he's like, pineapple? There's no pineapple. Those are fish. And she was furious, though. He had to redo the whole job, but he did it. He was really good about matching up stuff, though, and plaids and stuff. I have to say, he was really good at that. But he used to do a lot of show cars, and
Yeah, I remember.
that was fun to watch. He'd do the Diamond Tough, and they'd always want him to judge car shows like in Pawnee and Stillwater. But he really could never judge because most of them were jobs he did, so he would be a little biased. They quit asking him to judge anyway.
Did Joel take a lot of pictures of you all and the kids?
Not too many.
He took videos all the
He,
time.
yeah, he got interested in that, ninth grade or something?
He I said, this is the most picture-taking people I ever seen.
And that one day he told some customer, he said, yeah, my son, he takes a lot of pornography of the grandkids. And we're like, what? Joel's going, oh my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he said it wrong. I mean, he had
That's so funny.
I guess he heard it different when he said pornography and said it
It
pornography.
was pretty close.
Yeah, that was nice.
But he was a good dad.
We didn't say he wasn't. He is a good
I
dad.
know,
He was a
he's
good
a
dad.
He was good, Dad.
Well, we want to thank you for tuning in to hear what our Morrison Memories program again, and we want to thank Ann Hicks and this is Diana and Felicia. In case I don't know if we introduced them, but anyway, we want to thank them for being our guests, and we'll be having some other families interviewed before long, and so just stay tuned, and we'll see you the next time. Happy trails.
Bye.